Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to manage your business. Time management 101. Like, I'm gonna share some of the tips and some of the strategies in which I manage my own multiple businesses and also managing my professional life, my personal life, and all that stuff. Because I think I've been getting a lot of the comments from you guys, and some of the people are asking me, how do you manage the multiple businesses? Like, how do you manage your art and non-art life and professional personal life? So I'm gonna be sharing some tips. Hopefully it will going to help you. Plus, keep in mind one thing, guys, that everything I'm gonna be sharing in this video are based on my experience and knowledge so far, based on my own current situation. Obviously, you would be having a different situation. Like, I'm not married, I don't have kids. So if you are having kids, you are married, then your situation is different. And I know everyone's situation is different, so these tips may be applicable to you or may not be. So please take my advice with a grain of salt. Let's dive in. Before we consider clicking like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload your videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of the cool free resources to help you make more money. The links are in the description box below. With this particular video, I'm launching my time management planner that's mainly focusing on managing the multiple tasks, managing your business, your professional life, your personal life. It's based on my experience and knowledge so far. It will going to help you. It contains the things that you're going to be needing as a planner to plan your day, plan your business, plan your print-on-demand business, creative business, whatever kind of business you're running, planning your multiple tasks and all that stuff. It is a 20 pages PDF download, which you can simply download it. You can fill it out. It contains the different pages, the time management for general tasks, for new tasks, for multiple tasks, for time management for uploading your designs to the print-on-demand platform, time management for promotion for your shops, time management for your shop maintenance. Then it have the important tips that I'm sharing, then the checklist, then the blank checklist, then also I'm sharing some of the notes. It has everything that you need to plan. It's based on my experience and knowledge so far, and it's also helping me. Interested in getting this particular planner, the link is in the description box below. You could very well grab it. Hours in a day into the chunkable task or chunkable hours on how exactly I do my stuff. So maybe you could use that particular stuff to do your own stuff. Obviously, it will going to vary depending on your unique situation. So what I do, like, we could actually take a 24 hours in a day, and this is a working day. Okay, I'm not taking a holiday over here, okay, when I'm taking a break or something like that. So 24 hours, I'm gonna take 8 hours for sleeping. I need an 8 hours of the sleep, so 8 hours will gonna go over to the sleeping. You could be having a 6 hours, 7 hours of sleep, whatever amount of the sleep you need to take. So 8 hours goes into the sleep. That means 24 minus 8 would be 16 hours. Okay, you are left with the 16 hours when you have to do a lot of the tasks. So what I do, I'm gonna be actually removing the time for food, like for taking the meals, cleaning the dishes, or cleaning the household, or taking the bath. So I'm going to remove this time from 16 hours. I'm going to remove that. So if you're taking 2 meals or 3 meals or 4 meals a day, whatever, how much food you are taking or how many times you're taking, it depends on you. But I take at least 3 times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes I do take in between meals like a brunch, but mostly it's a 3 meals. Okay. So out of the 16 hours, I'm gonna take 1 hour for the meal. Okay, all the 3 meals. Then 1 hour for taking a shower and for cleaning my stuff. Like, I clean my bed, I clean my room, and clean my desk. So I'm gonna take 1 hour. So 2 hours we're gonna go from the 16 hours. So it would be, now we are left with the 14 hours. Now obviously, if you're cleaning an entire house or home, you're cleaning the dish, then you're gonna need 1 hour extra. Or if you're cooking the food, like sometimes I do cook the food, other times I don't have to cook the food, but if I'm cooking the food, I can take 1 hour extra. So you could take it over here, the range from like 3 to 4 hours, okay, depending on depending on how much food you need to cook, whether you're cooking the food, taking your meals, cleaning your home room, cleaning your dishes and household chores, and also taking a bath, all these stuff. So 3 to 4 hours. So if I'm actually removing the 4 hours from the 16, we are left with the 12 hours. Okay, now this is the 12 hour is the most important. Now out of these 12 hours, obviously 2 hours you're gonna give to your family, your friends, your kids, your spouse, whatever it is. 2 hours you're gonna give to them, okay? You're gonna spend some time with them, maybe going on a walk or maybe having an evening time, watching a movie or a Netflix show, because we need to enjoy our life, right? We can't be working 24/7. So remove that 2 hours from there, you are left with the 10 hours. Now 10 hours is hell a lot of the time, okay? Even if you're doing a part-time job or you're having a school or some other stuff, still you can afford out of these 10 hours, at least 2 hours in a day to work on your stuff, on your business. Now since I'm a full-time business owner, so out of these 10 hours, I have almost like 7 to 8 hours for my business. Sometimes I do work 10 hours, sometimes I work 7 hours, 6 hours, it depends, okay? It depends. But again, this 10 hour, you can use it for doing your part-time job, full-time job, your school, college, or teaching your kids or working on your business. Like you have plenty of the time. But out of these 10 hours, you could actually have 2 hours from your business. This way you can divide your entire day and you can get your stuff done. You can get your things done, also enjoying your life, enjoying with your family, your kids, your spouse, whatever it is. This is a general thing you could apply, and obviously you can increase or decrease the hours depending on your situation and your own uniqueness. It depends, okay? If I'm taking 8 hours of the sleep, you only need 7 hours of the sleep, or 6 hours, again it depends. Or you would be needing 9 hours of the sleep, okay? So it will going to vary, but this is a general way in which you can divide your 24-hour a day. Quick formula which I'm gonna give you over here, because I think that most of the people are looking for the formulas. They want the exact formulas. Tell me the formula, okay? If you have 2 hours, how you gonna give it to Zazzle? Tell me how much time you're gonna take to upload a design, how much time you're gonna take to make the design. So here I'm gonna give you a general formula, okay? Obviously this formula will going to depend from person to person, from situation to situation, but this is the formula you could apply and you can modify according to your situation, okay? So if you have 2 hours, for example, whether you want to work on uploading a design on a Zazzle, or whether you want to modify your website, or starting with a YouTube channel, recording your video or editing, I would recommend you to give 20% of your time to actually doing the planning and research for anything or everything, whatever you are doing. 20% time needs to go to the planning and research. You are left with the 80%, right? So 60% of the time needs to go towards actually doing that task, like actually making a design, uploading onto the Zazzle, or recording a videos and editing a video. So 60% of the time needs to go to that particular task. So 20% to planning and research, 60% to the main task. How much time you are left? You're left with the next 20%, right? Because 60 plus 20 is 80, so you're left with the 20%. Next 20% of the time you can give towards the accessory task or miscellaneous task, like the promotion. Okay, for me the promotion or promoting is not a priority right now, but for you, if it's priority, then you can keep it in the 60%. But if it's not a priority, then you can keep it in the 20%. 20% could also go towards the analysis. 20% could also go over to the reviewing the task and looking for what new tasks to do. Like this 20% is the extra time that you could actually give it to the task that you have already done, or you can do the analysis, or you can plan for the next task. So this is a general formula you could apply to finish any particular task you want to finish. If you are having 2 hours for uploading a design on the Zazzle, so first 20% will gonna go into the planning and the research. This is equal to 120 minutes, okay? So 20% of the time would be 24 minutes. So 24 minutes needs to go over to the planning and research for the design, niche, product, whatever it is. 60% of the time is to go towards the making a design, uploading the design, title, tag, description, uploading the product, and all that process. That's a main task. So that means 60% of 120 would be 72 minutes. 72 minutes needs to go over to that particular task. Now you're left with the last 20%. That's a 24 minutes. We're going to go over to your promotion of the products, promotion of the store, analysis of the store, analysis of the products, planning and research for a new product, or reviewing it, whatever it is. That is the accessory or miscellaneous time, because if you are having a family, you would be cooking and cleaning and doing all this household chores. So you're going to be needing the time, so you could divide the stuff. Like 20% you could spend your time to doing the planning and research, what exactly you're gonna cook, how you're gonna cook, what exactly you're gonna be needing, okay? Then the 60% of the time we're gonna go to actually cook the food and make the food, right? The next last 20% will obviously gonna go towards the cleaning the stuff, planning for the next task and cleaning the dishes and all that stuff. Okay, this is a written formula you could apply to your any situation, and you can modify this formula if according to your choice. Tip I have for you is to prioritize your tasks. This is so important. Often we ignore this thing and then we'll end up into a lot of the different stuffs that you need to finish within a day or something like that. So the most important, take a list or take a planner, take a piece of paper or notes or Notion template, whatever you want to actually plan your day, plan your week, plan your year, whatever it is. Just take that stuff and write at least 2 to 3 tasks that is our topmost priority list for that particular day. You can start with a day and then you can do it in a week and a month and a year and so on and so forth. Because if you're not prioritizing your tasks, you're going to be having 100 stuff on your list, 100 stuff to do on your to-do list, and that's a lot of the stuff to do. And if you have a lot of the stuff to do and you don't have much of the time, then obviously you're going to feel overwhelming, you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel lazy, procrastinating. You're gonna be like, oh, it's a lot of the work, I can't do this and that, and we don't want to go in that shape. So it's very important to prioritize, to know what is the very most important and essential task, whether if you're a business, whether for your family, your relationship, whatever it is, just write it down. Second tip I have for you, once you know that which of the tasks are most important, now you need to figure it out which are the tasks you need to do right now in this particular day and which you can do tomorrow, the next week, or the next month. Once you know that these are the tasks you have prioritized, now you need to know which tasks to be done today. Okay, you can call it as a to-do list or to-day list, whatever you call it. Just write down the big tasks that you want to accomplish today, maybe a 1 task big and 2 or 3 tasks that are a little bit smaller than the bigger ones, so you can actually manage your time according to it. So that is the second tip. The third tip I have for you is to avoid the feeling of overwhelming. This is so common. And this is so prevalent in the society, in the families. People feel overwhelming, and overwhelming is a state of a mind. Okay, nothing is external of you is making you feeling overwhelming. It's you yourself making yourself feeling overwhelming. How? Because how you're making yourself feeling overwhelming? By just thinking about the thoughts unnecessarily, thinking about, oh, I have to do 100 stuff, I have to do this and that, how I'm gonna do that, oh, it's a lot of work, and you're feeling overwhelming. It's just that you're creating everything inside of your mind. I covered to actually prioritize your task, because when you're prioritizing your task, you know what needs to be done and what can be negotiated and ignored. Now you have a very less stuff on your to-do list, and now you don't feel overwhelming. So it's really important to avoid the feeling of overwhelming. That is the third tip. The fourth tip I have for you is to don't waste your time. I know that this may sound counterintuitive and you would be saying, hey, I'm not wasting my time, I have a lot of the stuff to do, and I get it. But don't waste your time. Let me give you an example. For example, you're driving your car, you are running an errands, or you are dropping your kids to the school, or you're going for your college or your job, whatever it is. While you're driving, you would be having the traffic. Okay, wherever you're living in this world, you would be having some sort of the traffic. And while waiting in the traffic, people usually complain a lot. They say, oh, I'm getting late, it's traffic, I have to here for 10 minutes and 11 minutes, and they start complaining and start blaming. And that's what I'm called as a time wasting. Instead of actually complaining and blaming in that particular slot when you're sitting in the traffic, just utilize that time to actually do something productive, like listening to some sort of an audiobook, or doing some kind of research on your phone, or planning your day. Have your journal so you can write it down. Have your journal in your car so you can write it down your to-do list when you are in the traffic, or watching some videos that is productive, or maybe watching some movie or Netflix show. Utilize this time, okay? It may seem like, oh, 10 minutes is there. Okay, I have to wait only 10 minutes in the traffic. But if you count these 10 minutes every single day, it's gonna be like 3,650 minutes in a year if you're wasting 10 minutes like that every single day. So you could see how many minutes you are wasting, right? So instead of actually wasting them, use that time to do something productive, something that is getting you out of that zone of complaining and blaming, and something that is going to help you achieve your goals. It could be small thing like planning the list, writing it down onto the piece of paper, or maybe doing a research on your phone, or maybe going on a Zazzle and taking a look at your analysis, doing the analysis for your store. This is just an example of how the people waste the time. Another thing I want to talk a lot about is people do waste the time while waiting to get the food in the restaurants. Like you are sitting in the restaurant and you actually ordered something for your lunch, for your dinner, for whatever meal you have ordered. Now you're sitting there alone, then do something productive. Or if you're with your family, with your spouse, or whomsoever you are with, spend that time enjoying your day, your life with that particular person, instead of actually complaining and blaming, oh, the order is not being delivered, it's taking a lot of the time for them to cook the food and deliver to my table, what's happening. Is use that time to do something productive. We waste such times a lot. While you are in your car driving, waiting for the traffic, while if you are taking a public transportation, you are actually traveling from one place to the next place, or half an hour or 45 minutes or 1 hour, utilize that time, do something productive. Listen to something that makes you feel amazing. Listen to something that will going to help you reach towards your goal, towards your dream. Everyone is having a phone nowadays, okay? So you could do that. If not, then take a piece of paper out from your bag, from your purse, and write down the stuff, plan your day in that particular stuff. Stop wasting the time, stop killing the time. Time is the most very important resource that you will never going to get again, okay? You can't buy time. This one is my personal favorite. Like, I usually divide the task in a day. Yes, this is the most important thing. Of course, I covered over the prioritizing your task and negotiating the task and all that stuff. But this is the most important thing that I do. Since I'm running a multiple different businesses online, so I have every single day to do like and upload a YouTube video, record a YouTube video, or work on my book, or recording an audiobook, on making a design, uploading on the Zazzle, or doing something for Creative Fabrica, doing something for Teachers Pay Teachers, or doing something for this and that. Like, I have multiple businesses. So what I do, I divide the task. Let me give you an example. I'm going to take an example related to Zazzle, because I think that most of the people will be able to connect to it. But you could apply this particular stuff to anything that you're doing in your day, okay? So, for example, I want to upload a new product on the Zazzle. I've done my research, I've done my planning and everything. Now I need to upload it. So for that, I need a design or need a piece of art. Since I am an artist, so I create all my art, and sometimes I do create a traditional art piece. Sometimes I do create a digital art. It depends whatever you're creating, okay? It depends on your own priorities. So I create the piece of the art, and then like one day I'm actually making the artwork. The next day I'm gonna be actually editing that art. Like if I'm actually making a traditional piece of the art, I need to scan the art, I need to edit in the Photoshop, remove the white spaces and make it ready so that it's gonna be uploading onto the design, onto the products on Zazzle, right? So the second day I'm gonna actually make my design ready or make my art ready. The third day I'm gonna go over to the Zazzle and literally upload that particular design on the product, going to maximize and minimize and add and customizable my design, my art onto that particular product, make it as a template, write the title, tag and description, and just upload the product. The fourth day I'm gonna go back and do the promotion onto the Pinterest if it's needed, okay? And so forth. Like, you could see how I'm actually dividing the one task small into the small task for every single day. Now this is for the Zazzle. When you're uploading a design in the Zazzle, if you have a YouTube channel like me, you will have to record the videos. First you do the video scripting, record the videos, editing, uploading, then title, tag, description. So that's for the YouTube video. If you're having a multiple print-on-demand platform, you're gonna be uploading on Redbubble, Zazzle, Cafe Press, or Teepublic, Society6, whatever platform, so you can divide them every single day. So divide these tasks into the small bite consumable task or consumable chunks for every single day that you could do, and you could finish up your task. The next tip I have for you, which is also kind of like in correlation with this one, is to focus on only one task at a time. Don't multitask, okay? People think that when you are an entrepreneur, you're gonna have a hustle mindset, so you're gonna be doing 2 or 3 tasks together. When you're trying to do 2 or 3 tasks together, you're not even doing a single task properly. So focus on one task at a time. Like if you're focusing on half an hour for design making, then focus only on that. Don't think about the product uploading or tags, a title, description, or something other than that. No. When you are focusing on one thing, give your 100% to that particular thing, so you're gonna get the results which you're looking for. Because when you're half doing everything or quarter, whatever it is, you're not giving your all, you won't get the results for all. Make your everyday's to-do list. like you have divided the task, you have monthly goals, yearly goals, daily goals, whatever it is. Just have a to-do list for this day. Just wake up in the morning, do your meditation, yoga, gym, exercise, whatever workout you do, and then take a piece of paper, write everything that you have to do for that particular day, or note it down on your laptop or tablet, whatever it is, and have a to-do list for every single day that you're doing every single day. And when you have finish up your day, when you are about to retire, go to the bed, take that list out in front of you and see all the stuff that you did on that particular day and be grateful for that. Be grateful that you finished all these tasks, feel good about it, congratulate yourself, and then retire for the day, have a good night's sleep, and then repeat the process the next day, so on and so forth. It's everyday stuff that will going to lead you to achieve your goals. It's being consistent, being persistent, and having the patience. Have patience. I know the people lack patience when it comes to time management, or when it comes to anything and everything on this life. People think that they want things instantly, quickly. I want the quick results. I want the results in a week. I want the result in a month. I want a result in this and that. No, 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 no. Things take time. Everything takes time. When you were a baby in the womb of your mother, you took actually 9 months to come out of her womb. Okay, so it took you 9 months to grown up into a small baby. You can see how the things takes time, right? So everything takes time. Be patient, learn to respect the time, and learn to be patient. And if something is promising you to quick and fast result, then I really doubt that. Okay, I'm patient. I'm ready to give it my all. I'm here for a long run. I'm here for a big run. For you now, I have given you a lot of the tips, a lot of the formulas, a lot of the ways and stuff. Like I've given you the formula. I've also given you how to divide your 24 hours in a day to focus on the task. The last tip I have for you is please take care of your mental and emotional health and physical health. It's really important, because if you are not healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, in all aspects of your life, you won't be able to work on the task, because obviously you're going to be having a very big goals, very high goals, or whatever it is, depending on your situation, your own uniqueness. You need to be healthy. Okay, so take a proper night's sleep, have a water, like drink proper amount of water. If you are like me, full-time business owner, have a water bottle at your desk so that you are constantly drinking the water. You're not missing on the water. 3 meals a day. You could take 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, but please take care of yourself and eat something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, and also that makes you feel your body more energetic. Don't eat or drink something that is not good for your body because you are addicted to that particular thing. You don't need it, but you are drinking or you're smoking or something like that you're doing for the addiction purpose. Don't do it because it deteriorates your health. Okay, take all that stuff inside of your body which is healthy, which is productive for you. Okay, don't eat junk foods a lot. I know that junk foods is really good for mouth but not good for body. Plus, if you have some kind of addiction that is not good for you, try to find the expert help to remove that addiction or to minimize that addiction, whatever applies to you. But focus on your health. These tips will going to help you manage your business, manage your time well, manage your multitasking business or whatever you want to manage. Hopefully it will going to help you. And if you're interested in getting that PDF, the time management planner, the link is in the description box below. And also guys, I give you the example of a 24-hour routine for a normal working day. If you're having a holiday or if it's days there, then obviously the schedule or the planning will going to be different, right? And also if you are under some kind of like a health condition or something like that, then these tips and these strategies or this 24-hour work routine may not be applicable to you. Okay, but hopefully it will going to help you. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any time management tips, have any suggestions or video ideas, whatever it is, all stuff, let me know in the comment section below. Okay guys, I'll gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.